significant setback has occurred for the era of Alejandro Menéndez, as defeats against Castellón and Mirandés have squandered the illusion generated by the coach's debut victory against Levante. The difference with permanence has now increased to 11 points. The initial boost brought by Alejandro Menéndez to Racing de Ferrol lasted less than 1 week. The Asturian coach fulfilled the unwritten rule in football of new coach, sure victory. This happened with the triumph of the Ferrol team in their visit to Levante, which, helped by a giant performance from Jesus Ruiz, diminished the intention of the Levante team to score, allowing them to add 3 golden points. 2 games later, all the optimism generated in Valencia has disappeared. Pessimism has returned to the Racinguismo after 2 resounding defeats against a direct rival like Castellón, with a score of 1-3, and a Mirandés that was a steamroller for the Galicians, with a score of 4-1. 7 goals were conceded in 2 matches, reminiscent of what was experienced in past months with Cristobal Paralo at the helm of the team. The team presents worrying symptoms, being predictable with the ball, dull in attack, and weak in defensive tasks. In general, the squad is far from a performance worthy of regularly adding points in this category. After the harsh blow of losing to Castellón at a Malata, Alejandro Menéndez appealed to improve the start of the games, which was the main problem in stumbling against the Oriluts. In 10 minutes, Castellón killed us, the coach argued after the game. The improvement in starting the game with rhythm and intensity was the order of the day in the premises prior to visiting Mirandés, a purpose that lasted less than 10 minutes after conceding the first goal. In fact, just over 20 minutes into the game, the second goal arrived, causing them to stumble over the same stone again. Racing de Ferrol is an extremely fragile team. In their 4 victories this season, they present a common denominator. If they are able to take the lead in the score, they end up winning. They have only managed to scrape something positive when they are behind on the scoreboard on 3 occasions, against Malaga with a score of 2-2, Tenerife with a score of 1-1, and Burgos with a score of 1-1. This shows that the Ferrol team does not have the capacity to react if it is their rival who scores first, making comebacks a chimera for this team. The problems worsen in the hopes of salvation for Racing de Ferrol when their direct rivals do their job. This happened this weekend with Burgos, which added its 2nd consecutive victory after managing to defeat Zaragoza with a score of 0-1. This means that permanence is slipping away by up to 11 points, records that are infinitely complicated to reverse for a team without a goal, fragile in defense, and generally weak in the exchange of blows. The spirit to want to turn the bleak situation around is also not appearing in a squad weakened mentally, indications that do not invite belief in the possibility of a miracle that is becoming increasingly inaccessible to the Ferrol team. The situation is dire, and the prospects for Racing de Ferrol seem grim. As the season progresses, it will be essential to see how the team responds to these challenges and whether they can find a way to turn their fortunes around. For now, the 11-point gap with permanence seems like a monumental task to overcome. If you want to stay informed about everything that matters, why not explore more about what we're sharing? In the description of this video, you'll find additional resources that will enrich your understanding of the subject. Our commitment goes beyond informing. Daily, we bring stories that truly matter, whether from behind the scenes of technology, cultural movements, or global events shaping the future. If you believe that being well-informed is essential to understanding the world, this is the moment to join us. With just 2 clicks, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This way you ensure access to in-depth analysis, unique contexts, and a broader view of events. Don't let crucial information go unnoticed. Click now, become part of our community, and join us in deciphering the impact of news on the future we're building together.